Emma loved Saturdays. She woke up slowly. No alarm clock needed. The sun streamed through her window. She could smell the coffee brewing in the kitchen. Saturdays meant her favorite coffee shop and a good book. The bell above the door chimed as Emma walked in. The aroma of coffee beans filled the air. "Good morning, Emma." Tom, the barista, smiled. He knew her order by heart. "Iced latte, extra shot, right?" Emma smiled back. "You know me so well, Tom." She found her usual spot by the window. Rain pattered softly on the glass. Emma took a sip of her coffee. Her book lay open in her lap. But the rain had her attention. It was mesmerizing. People hurried by on the street, trying to avoid getting wet. But one man stood out. He was laughing, completely soaked. He didn't seem to mind the rain at all. The man looked up, right at Emma. He had the kindest eyes she had ever seen. He smiled, a wide, genuine smile. Emma felt her cheeks flush. She quickly looked down at her book, her heart beating faster. He was still there when she looked up again, still smiling. He looked cold. Emma surprised herself. "Do you want to come in?" she called out. He looked surprised. Then his smile widened. "Wouldn't want to intrude," he shouted back. Emma waved her hand. "Don't be silly," she called. He laughed and dashed inside. Water dripped from his hair and jacket, but his smile was as bright as ever. "Thank you," he said, his voice warm. "I'm Jake." Emma smiled back. "I'm Emma. Have a seat. You look freezing." Jake sat down at her table. She noticed his eyes were the color of warm honey. "I'm soaked," he said, laughing. Emma chuckled. "I noticed." She called Tom over. "Can we get a towel and a large black coffee for my friend?" Jake looked at her, surprised. "You didn't have to do that." Emma shrugged. "It's my good deed for the day." They both laughed. As they chatted, Emma felt a connection she hadn't expected. Jake was a writer. He loved rainy days. He found inspiration in the everyday moments. Emma found herself hanging on to his every word. He was funny and kind, and his passion for life was contagious. The rain finally stopped. The sun peeked out from behind the clouds. "I should probably get going," Jake said. Emma felt a pang of disappointment. "Me too," she said, a little too quickly. They stood outside the coffee shop. "This was really nice, Emma," Jake said, his eyes warm. Emma felt her heart flutter. It was, she agreed, really nice. He smiled. "Maybe we could do it again sometime, rain or shine." Emma's heart did a little jump. "I'd like that," she said, her cheeks flushed. They stood for a moment, a silent promise hanging in the air. Jake walked Emma home, holding his umbrella over her head. As they reached her doorstep, he smiled down at her. Emma knew this was just the beginning.